There's something where I was writing grants to, find the gene that causes Alzheimer's disease or the genes and all that. Once you have Alzheimer's disease, you're only born with a number of neurons that you're going to have for the rest of your life. You don't make new neurons. And so once you have Alzheimer's disease, those neurons are toast. There's nothing you can do about them. Okay, so again, the only thing you can really do is prevent it in the first place by eating fruits and vegetables, eating a good diet. And if I look at what's going on in this country today, we're really, I've been in search of the fountain of youth, the fountain of health for a long time. I've been very interested in health. My own parents have had all kinds of degenerative diseases, and I didn't want to end up like that. So, I grew up I was born in Calcutta, India, where we didn't take medicines unless it was a life-threatening situation. We grew up with what we consider alternative medicine here today. And also, being educated at a place like Stanford, I was teaching medical students at Stanford. I realized that the education here is very much about acute illnesses and not looking at the whole picture about prevention in the first place. Now we're starting to turn things around. And one of the things that occurs to me today is that not only are we sick, but even the children today are becoming ill, and there are illnesses that we see in children that didn't used to occur. They're calling them all kinds of new illnesses like children's arthritis. Why should children have arthritis, really, if you think about it? And this is a wonderful article that I found that really sums up what is happening today in America. It says America today faces an epidemic of degenerative diseases. Modern farming methods and dietary practices have created a culture in its third generation of chronic undernourishment. While we've done well in controlling infectious disease, we suffer widely from what Dr. Alan Gabby, a holistic medical doctor in Baltimore, Maryland, calls chronic subclinical everything syndrome. People say they don't feel well, but their doctors can't find anything clinically wrong with them and often accuse them of hypochondria. That's not the case at all, according to Dr. Gabby, who believes that many people are undernourished and subclinically deficient. What does subclinically deficient mean? They're suffering from something that cannot be detected by standard clinical tests. Women suffering from this syndrome then give birth to children who are themselves deficient or at risk of deficiency. This sets the stage for the syndrome of undernourishment to be repeated endlessly, leading to food allergies, ear infections, attention deficit disorder, and other symptoms of immune suppression or breakdown. That pretty much kind of sums up what's happening today. And if you look at what the statistics, I don't want to spend the rest of the evening on gloom and doom. It's got gloomy weather outside. That's enough. But I just want to say one of the statistics. Epidemiologists project that this year more than 550,000 U.S. cancer patients will die, which is up from 331,000 deaths in 1970. Some 40% of Americans will eventually be stricken with the disease, and 1 in 4 will die of it. The trends are broadly similar for most developed nations. Globally, the World Health Organization estimates that cancer kills more than 6 million people annually. Now, with numbers like that, can you really afford to say that it can't happen to me? You really can't afford to say that anymore. I think we all need to look at what's happening. So, the way I see all these diseases, I think of disease like a biochemist. You can name it this and that and the other thing. You can identify the gene. You have to ask yourself what came first, the chicken or the egg. Did the gene go wrong first, or did we start treating our bodies so poorly that the malnutrition caused us to make our genes go wrong? What came first is really hard to say. And a lot of illness, I think, is just a lot of cells becoming sick. I think of, as a biochemist, that when you have something go wrong, it's because some of the cells in your body are not functioning the way they ought to be functioning. And every cell needs nutrition. No matter what other problem you have, you may have some gene that's missing to make some particular enzyme or something, but the best thing you can do as a foundation is always take care of your nourishment, take care of the fuel that's